All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Socially Unacceptable but Sober podcast. My name is Dino. I'm an alcoholic.
I'm Jonathan. I'm alcoholic.
Matt, alcoholic. Matt.
And John.
Just want to make sure I'm close enough to the mic.
Be close to the mic. What's up?
How you doing,
Are
buddy?
you fucking scooting in already?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for this shit.
Scoop. Guys, tomorrow's John's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be
You just bull snot?
24 years
He's got a
old.
built-in
Yeah.
napkin.
Yep.
How old?
24.
No way.
Yeah, he looks good for 24.
Yeah, bro.
He's ready to fucking die tomorrow.
That's the
What
fucking-
the fuck? How old are you for real? 40?
2. Yeah.
What was your drug of choice? Embalming fluid?
Yeah.
That's good shit.
It is.
I mean, I didn't really like it.
I
that much.
loved it.
PCP.
Yeah.
No, my, I went to rehab with a guy that took, that was also a dome fiend at St. Christopher's, and he looked ageless. He looked like preserved. He's like, I'm 45, bro. I was like, dude, I'm hanging out with you, like, because I was in my 20s, you know? Crazy shit, dude. Crazy
Sometimes
shit.
it preserves us, man. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, and then other times it just kills us. So, yeah,
Runs out.
yeah it's 50-50
Well, happy birthday.
Happy
Hey.
birthday.
And early. It's tomorrow.
tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Tomorrow.
I'll say happy birthday early, but you don't get no happy fucking sobriety anniversary early.
That's right.
No,
We don't do those.
We can't do
That's
those
a
early.
time thing.
I'm not one of you. When we talked about this before, but JC, we're like,
Yeah.
I got fucking 10 years and 3 months.
In 11 months, I'll have 13 years.
Jesus Christ? You guys knew Jesus Christ?
yeah.
Old JC?
Back when we were kids.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share.
Still fucked
Comments, suggestions, anniversary dates. We'll shout out.
Hell yeah, we will.
Yeah.
I got an anniversary in August.
In August. John, how do they do all that? How do they follow, like, subscribe, and
So
share?
if you want to follow, like, subscribe, and share with us. So I post a lot of the short clips to Facebook, but all our original content is on YouTube, and that's at Subs Podcast. That's our YouTube joint. I've been slacking a little bit on our Instagram joint, but our Instagram is also Subs Podcast.
Joy, that's a word of the night.
TikTok is subs.podcast1. Our email address, if you would like to share with us some personal stuff or you need help, or, Dino always says we got a guy. Our email address is subspodcast1@gmail.com.
Nice. All right, guys. Again, follow, like, subscribe, and share. John just told you how to do that. How about comments?
Hey, my favorite part, man. My
Mine too.
favorite fucking
Mine.
part.
One of mine, too.
Ann Miller starts us off with one from 3 days ago. Chuck the Real Alcoholic used to say, the newcomer, no matter where you've been, no matter what you've done, you're welcome here. The sense of community and connection I was immediately attached to. And I believe that helped me on my sober journey. I have such an amazing network of people at this point in my life, and I don't know what I would do if I didn't have them.
Drink.
Thanks, Ann.
Yeah. Mom said congratulations on my
Dukes.
5 years. Yeah, God bless you, Matt and Dino, for being real and continuing to spread the word that sobriety is possible. Roy, great topic. A group of drunks taught me to be willing to invite into my life the people God presented me. And also said that they say that 4 and 5 years in recovery, you hear the pop.
Yeah.
User connection that. User FH, sometimes I feel like this is Chuck, but I don't know. Comes through in our
It
comments.
can't be because he would have fucking hit me up.
Oh. So connection, that could have been more perfect topic in a room with Matt sitting in it. In 2018, I had no sponsor. At best, I was working half of a program. I get a call saying I have to fly back to Connecticut to bury my godson's father, best friend, from an overdose. My daughter picks me up from Bradley Airport and brings me
Maybe it was him.
directly to Commitment Inc. Had it not been for that connection, I can honestly say that I wouldn't have gotten through it sober. There, I was scared, mad, emotionally exhausted, confused in my old party town. Matt helped me through it. Connection kept me sober and got me a great in memory of tattoo. Matt, I love you, bro.
Yeah, that does gotta be it.
You all rock. Keep on keeping on. Sending love from Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida, man. That's kind
Yeah, but I don't know why the fuck he would have did that and not hit me up.
Yeah, come on, Chuck.
If it ain't you, thank you. And if it is you, thank you.
Yeah. Last but not least, always a good topic from Manny. And as always, the depth of your collective recovery inspires many. Thank you, brother Manny.
Thank you, Manny.
And then, that's just our YouTube stuff. So
Nice. Guys, thank you so much for your comments. Again, don't forget, we would love some feedback, some suggestions, sobriety dates. If you know anybody who needs any help or you need help, reach out to us. John told you how to do that. We got a guy. We can get you the help.
Have you ever gotten an email yet?
yeah, man, I had one guy from Connecticut say that he'd actually want to be a guest on the podcast. And I said, that's awesome, man. Let's, come. I told him where we meet on Wednesday nights to come out, introduce himself, and we'll get to know each other.
Where's he from?
He is from...
But in Connecticut?
Yeah, he's from Connecticut, and he said his home group. I got to pull this up, and I'll tell you exactly where it came from, but give me a minute to do that.
Yeah. Take your time. So, guys, this is the Socially Unacceptable but Sober podcast. What we do here is we talk about recovery. We make it fun. We one of us picks a topic. We go and talk about that topic, and then at the end of the show, we have this one time, bro, segment where one of us takes a turn and
Fuck you.
tells a war story and makes it a little bit funny. But it's all serious. This is serious shit.
Serious business.
So tonight's topic is sponsored by me. And then tonight's one time is on Matt.
Yeah. And I pulled up the email. So just a shout out from Timbo318. You guys are doing a great job. Love the podcast and videos. My buddy Mike H from Derby Heading Home told me about you guys. If you're looking for speakers, let me know. I'd love to contribute to your show. Tim A from Ansonia, and it looks like it's the Derby Heading Home group. I don't really know where any stuff in Connecticut is, but Derby?
Derby's down in the valley.
Yeah.
Past Logotron.
Yeah, you guys. Oh, all right.
Nagatak, Ansonia, Derby, Shellen.
You just call it Nagatak? Nagatak. Okay.
All right, so tonight's topic.
Let's hear what
I like that little
tonight's topic.
Tonight's topic is going to be
a magic show.
willingness to go to any length to stay sober. So willingness. What am I willing to do? One of my favorite and least favorite things to ever hear at a meeting or from a person is, I'm not going to be able to make it. I don't have a car. Oh, I don't have a phone. I don't have Wi-Fi. I don't have this. I don't have things, and this is why I can't do recovery all the time.
It's tough.
When I got sober in Stanford, man, I walked a lot, man. I would walk, jump on train. I would do whatever I had to do to make it to a meeting, because that's what my sponsor told me to do. Make it to a meeting every single day. So I would do that. Pick up the phone every single day. So I would do that. Read this every single day. So I would do that. Hit my knees in the morning. Hit my knees at night. So I would do that. I would do whatever it took, whatever I was told to do. And then I see guys coming in here, and listen, I didn't have a car. I didn't have a car way before I got here, but I didn't have a car. And I got to a meeting every single day. Every single day, what I would do is I would be at a meeting. I would talk to guys at that meeting at halftime or after the meeting and say, hey, can you pick me up? No. Can you pick me up? No. All right, I'll be there, though. I'll get here. I know where it is, and I'll jump on a train. I'll get kicked off the train. I'll do whatever it takes to get to this meeting. I got to a meeting every single day. Called my sponsor every single day, just like he told me to do. It's just like these little things that I was willing to do, you know what I mean? And then I hear guys and talk about JC, John the Cook, right? This guy didn't have a car either. He was at 3 meetings a day.
Every day.
Every day. Every time I would walk into a meeting, I'm like, you know what? I haven't been to this meeting in a really, really long time. I'm going to go to this meeting. It's an early morning one. And boom, John would be there. Tonight, I'm going to go to the Thursday night, but John's there. I'm like, oh my God. There's no excuse, because...
What did he tell you? Remember he told you something about you didn't do it because you didn't want to, or...
It's not that you can't.
Yeah.
It's that you won't.
It won't.
It's not that you can't get to a meeting. It's that you won't get to a meeting. It's not that hard. If I really think about it, the energy and the willingness that I put into getting high and drinking, it's above and beyond what I do for my recovery, man. Forget about it. I used to live on Frost Road in Waterbury at the four-way stop signs, a block up. I walked to Bristol for a fake hit of crack.
Yeah.
It wasn't even real.
That sucks. That's
And
the
I
worst.
walked back home for a fake hit. I was willing to walk that whole walk.
I wish I saw you
Was
that
it soap?
took the fake hit.
God, that is the
I was
worst,
so
man.
I was so depressed after that. I was like, no, not doing this anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna go get help, and I don't care. I'm done with it. And then give me $20. Okay, we're back on track.
We'll go get the real shit now.
Well, then I talked about that stripping copper, man. I'd strip a lot of fucking
God.
copper,
Dude, I would strip copper so much that I don't even think I had fingerprints for a while. I would just play with my own hands.
Oh God.
It's fucking sick. But like willing to go to any length to get high, willing to go to any length to drink.
I didn't do all that manual labor.
What's the most willing thing you did to
I
get high?
robbed motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah,
I guess that's
shit out of them.
Strip copper. Some junky shit.
Yeah. I wasn't really anybody to rob.
If you could get enough copper, that's a good score.
Sticks. I would have still kicked them doors in too. Though. Don't get me wrong. I would have rode a horse or something to get from fucking.
You would have had to,
hard.
man.
I would have
Matt on the fucking horse.
I would have been on a jackass.
But
then-
fuck, I thought it was a horse.
But then the other thing, whatever
I
you
stole this horse. It's a fucking mule. What the fuck?
then you got to find a place to pawn that shit because there ain't none of that over in North Salem.
Yeah, but don't buy a horse.
Yeah, I
They
would have had
will
to
buy a
move.
horse.
I
Then you
would've
know
had
what?
to
There's a
move.
lot of shady fucking horse people in North Salem.
see?
There was a dude that used to fucking kill all his horses for fucking insurance money because they were worth so much money. Like some devilish shit, you know?
That's some grind shit.
That is horrible.
Shit.
That is
But yeah,
horrible.
man, willingness, man. You know, like the stuff that I would be willing to do, to get high and to get drunk. The miles, just the walking alone, the miles of walking, just miles upon, and then I would have a mountain bike every once in a while or a pedal bike, bro. If I had a pedal bike, I am balling, bro. I will pedal. I don't care. You remember last week? My one time was I pedaled from Pompano Beach, Martin Luther King Boulevard to Fort Lauderdale. That's like a fucking hour ride with a car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know geographics that well.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all flat out there, so I would pedal
Yeah, it
anywhere.
wasn't. It's not horrible, but
It's not home because it's flat.
and it was hot though.
It's hot, but it's flat.
Okay.
But I was willing to go to any length, man. I didn't give a shit, man. I got my shit. I'm willing to pedal all the way to Florida. I'm willing to lay down the back of a truck for a day and a half.
Yeah.
80, 90 degree heat.
Bake that rock, baby.
I thought about that last week. One time, I stayed inside the Bilko doors.
What are Bilko doors?
When you go into a basement, they got the two metal doors.
yeah.
I stayed in there. I couldn't get into the house. I sat in the stairs in the dark.
Dude, that gets hot, bro.
Well, someone I knew.
Those get bacon, too, in the
Oh,
shit.
who's that? That's
That
my
was
little crack.
equivalent to your fucking
It's like-
truck.
that's
I
like
was
a-
cracking up because I was thinking, I know what that's like.
That's like sitting in a pizza oven, bro. It's like,
Except you can't stick your head out.
you can't stick your head out without making
fucking
noise.
metal
Yeah, that must have been tough for you, not being able to stick your head out. Were you digging? Would you dig? Dig deep?
No, it's cement stairs.
Hey,
Oh,
you're on
God.
fucking
Would you ever see them? You open them and it's cement stairs. It's
Yeah.
it's
But
actually
it usually goes into a dirt basement.
no, not necessarily.
Come
No.
out of the fucking woods that you
Yeah,
live in.
yeah.
We're
Or
in the
Salem.
city.
Yeah, we don't know about that.
Glad
Cement.
I never got high.
Digging in the dirt.
Concrete
What's wrong with
shit.
this guy? I couldn't even survive out there. You can't. It ain't even worth being a junkie out
So
there.
yeah, man, willingness, man. Like the miles, the peddling, the stealing, the lying, anything. I would do anything. I was willing to go to any length. I would hurt anyone, any length. I would do whatever it took to get my drink and my drug, whatever it took. So I come in recovery, and guys told me, you got to put that much energy and then some.
Ain't nobody want to hear that coming into recovery too.
No, and I get it. I didn't want to hear it.
Yeah,
I didn't want
I
to
didn't
hear
wanna
it
hear
either. I thought, meetings.
Yeah.
Cool. I could do
Cool.
that.
I got
Yeah,
that.
that's all. Call you every day. All right.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
I
maybe.
call you every day. But I'll tell you this thorough ass whooping last time, man. I was like, yo, I'll do whatever. I'll do whatever you guys tell me. And it's a funny story about the call him every day. I was gonna see him at a meeting.
Yeah.
I was calling him every day, but I said I'm gonna see him in like
Yeah,
3
I got a
hours.
call.
I just see him here.
Yeah. I'll just talk to him when I get
Gets
there.
to me at halftime. He goes, why don't you call me?
Yeah.
I go, well, I'm gonna see you here. He's like, oh, so you're like thinking again. You're doing your own thinking. You're running the show now. I go, well, yeah, I was gonna see you. He's like, call me every day. That is the direction.
Yeah.
Not you think about and do whatever you want, is call me every day. Now I want you to walk back into this meeting, raise your hand, say who you are, and then tell the room that you're acting powerful. because you think you know better than my sponsor and then everybody else, and you're running the show. And I did that, and everybody's like, "Oh, nice." I was like, "Bro, I will never not call you again.
Yeah.
I will never not call you again."
But you know what that does too? It pushes past that awkwardness too. Because I remember when I was told to do that, and I was calling dudes for the first time, not looking for drugs and shit, and I didn't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And that's okay though.
"Hey, dude. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah,
How's your day?
yeah." He's like, "How you doing?" "I feel like shit." He's like, "All right, cool. Good." I don't, but good for you.
You know, another thing that kills me is the guys that have to wake up early in the mornings. I can't stay the whole meeting because I gotta wake up early in the morning. I gotta be up at 5.
Yeah.
I gotta be up at 4.
I never went to fucking sleep.
That's what I'm
I had
saying.
to
Like,
worry about it, yeah.
I'm like, I remember I was working at a rehabilitation, like an old folks home, not like a rehab. I was dietary aid. You had to be in at 7 o'clock in the morning. I can't tell you. I can actually tell you more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could actually tell you more times. I used to walk into that place. What's going on? We got cake? John's birthday party. What?
You know that almost that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I do.
So so I would walk with the beer in my hand still. I got to punch in at 6:59.
Yeah.
You still have the beer in your
Kill
hand.
it, throw it, walk into work, be like, let's go, let's cook some food. Ah!
I used to go to sleep in the parking lot
Yeah.
and have the first person that showed up for work wake me up.
Yes. That's savvy.
I used to do
Where's
it.
the toothpick for this?
I used to do it. Look at the size of the piece
This
of
is
ash
so
it's
fucking.
got.
Look at
the
this
fucking
cake.
Yo,
piece.
does
Look at this cake. Have you seen it?
Does Mark watch the
It's like an
podcast?
hors d'oeuvre.
Give me this one. That one's bigger.
Does,
not good.
Does Mark watch the
Your
podcast?
birthday.
Oh, Mark.
Which one?
The one who complains about the small piece of cake.
Oh, he doesn't watch it, but I'm gonna
Oh, you
remind him.
bastard.
Mark, this is for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, Mark always gets the cake for me when because he's there before I get there usually.
Yeah.
So anyway, willingness, man. What are you willing to do?
Oh, it gets you too. I like that.
So
You know what I love though? Is that when we're out there, I can tell you, you got to do 25 things, and you're gonna be like, I got you.
mid.
Bro, if there's a crackhead at the end of it, hell yeah.
Then you come into the rooms and the simplest of tasks, and you'd be like, man, I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot to think about. Fuck you mean, bro.
That's a lot.
But you know, it boils down to what we spoke about a couple weeks ago, and it all boils down to take a breath, bro.
And like Dino said, stop thinking.
You're talking to me?
Yeah,
I ate it so fast.
He's ridiculous, man.
you could have sucked that to a straw.
Banshee.
Nah.
This room.
You're ready. If you're ready, you can give me the same list of
Right.
crazy shit here. No problem.
That's not a problem, man. There wasn't a time besides that one time I did not call him. And Joe can attest to this too. What do I got to do next? What do you need me to do next? What do you want me to do? What should I be doing? I'm not waiting for this anymore. I'm going for it. I'm chasing my recovery just like I chased everything else.
You know this eyeball? Remember when you were in school and they're teaching you algebra?
No.
I don't remember that.
Okay, anyway, you gotta remember the fucking next sentence.
Math.
Shut the fuck up. Any dumb shit that they were teaching us in school, we'd be like, I'm never gonna use this in my life. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I had the same mentality when what do I need to call you for every day? I don't need that.
I don't need it.
You know? And
That's not what's going to keep me sober.
nah, what's that?
Making my bed every single morning? That's not going to keep me sober. Reading literature? Come on, man. Like, come on. How is this stuff supposed to keep me sober? And I'm slapping it and I'm bulking at it the whole time.
Yeah.
But if a drug dealer tells me,
Yeah.
I remember washing a drug dealer's pit bull one time. I was not washing it, but like giving it a bath. You know what I mean?
What the fuck is the difference?
Yeah, whatever.
Not washing it.
Yo,
I
this-
was giving it a bath.
I thought he said watching. I was like, oh, that's cool.
No, washing it. Yeah.
Washing
You
it.
know, not washing it. Just giving
And
it a
dude,
bath.
this was not like Layla or Cooper.
Big
this was
difference.
like a mean fucking dog. And I got scratches and bite marks and shit. I'm like, yeah, he's got like a lead over here on a tree, and I'm like spraying him in the face. I'm like, you fucking bastard. I was willing to go to any length, and he gave me a little tiny pebble, and I was like, thanks, bro. Whenever you want me to wash your dog, I'll wash your dog.
Let me
I
just
got
go get
bite
some
marks and
stitches.
I'm scratched up.
Rabies.
Ah, dude. The willingness, man. The willingness. So yeah, man, it's like, you know, I don't have a car, I don't have Wi-Fi, I don't have a phone service. I gotta wake up early in the morning. I can't stay the whole thing, which is normally only another half hour.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't call you every single day, or I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, that one kills me. I have never forgot to get high.
Never.
Not even one time. There was not even one time where I ever sat there and go, shit, I forgot to get high today.
Damn.
Not one time.
Not one time.
So, yeah, willingness, man.
So
That's my topic.
Yeah, I like that topic too because I bring it when you said willingness, I thought about because I got sober the year before COVID hit, and a lot of people went back out, right? Because they were like, you know, they're disconnected. The government's making us stay home and all that shit. Now, which I learned, you don't even. My coworker had COVID 2 days ago. She's back at work.
Yeah.
Because we realized whatever. And so I remember when COVID hit, all the churches that we were going to, this place we used to meet in Brewster, our home group, said, "Nah, you can't come here
closed.
anymore.
Yeah,
all closed." So they were like, you know, those old timers there, and they weren't fucking good with the Zoom stuff, and you know, a lot of people started up that, and I give you props if you were able to do that. I mean, it makes it so much easier to do a 90-90 if that counts towards it. But for me, I had gotten enough of a piece of this sobriety. I had been given so much stuff through the men in these rooms, through my higher power, that I felt like I needed that because a lot of my spirituality was still coming from you guys. It still does. It's still a big piece, but I have a relationship now. So I needed to be like around you. So the place that kicked, one of the places, because our home group met 3 times a week.
You weren't already in Waterbury when this was
No, 2020.
Why did I think you came to when I was doing a meeting in the shop?
I did because it flooded, not because of COVID.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they have this park. So the place we used to meet has this. It's like a school for troubled youth from the city. So they got llamas and animals and all sorts of fucking crazy shit. And across the street, they got like a park. They got kayaks and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
So when they said we couldn't meet inside, we were like, dude, can we use the pavilion across the street? And so figure March was the beginning of COVID. We got this organized by like April, May-ish. And it was right next to the Great Swamp in Patterson. Bro, we would sit underneath this pavilion and have a meeting. And you would just... Pavilion.
That's really.
you said fucking Pizvillion.
I still got the fudge stuck in my teeth. And I would just get fucking eaten alive by the fucking mosquitoes. Oh, you got your hand up? No, I'm just getting bit. You know, but I chased my recovery during that period of time just like I chased it.
You were willing to get malaria.
Bro, if the
That's
fucking...
what I'm talking about, bro.
If there was a national... I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes that were getting high during the pandemic. They found a way to do that. You know, and if you came back into the, you know, if you started a recovery journey after that, bro, you should be doing whatever the fuck it takes.
Absolutely.
Whatever. If you have the desire to stay sober. If you don't, if you're just doing it to get the cops, the judge, and all that, hey, man, that's on you.
That's one of those words, like many of the very powerful
Willingness?
Yeah, it's like, you know.
Yeah, I'm willing.
Yes. With a shrug of the shoulders. Yeah, I'm willing. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my best.
Yeah.
Or, my favorite, I might.
I like home. I might. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
Where is that
classic.
again?
Yeah. I'll think about it. That's a classic. Think about it says, I will not.
Yeah.
Think
I
about
mean,
it
it's
at all.
either a yes or a no, man.
Simple.
It's just a yes or a no.
You know, and the thing about it is, too, like, when I show up and I say that I'm looking for this thing that we're talking about, and then you start to give me the rundown, I feel like, you're coming at me too heavy, too hard, too fast.
Yeah.
What's all this fucking shit?
And it's really not even a lot.
It ain't. It never. Listen, you
it's simple.
put it all together, it ain't that much.
It's barely a day worth of stuff. It's, it's maybe probably about 5 hours worth of stuff throughout the whole 24-hour day.
Yeah.
Just the beginning of the recovery. A little thing. Call me every day. Hit your knees. Read some literature. Little simple things. Now the thing of it is,
it ain't even 5 hours.
it's not.
Not even
It's
close.
not even. Okay. But so this is how it was told to me. If you can't follow these simple these are simple directions that anybody in the whole entire world
Dumb
can do.
shit, bro.
Dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
That's why we started off that way, because we understand, man. We know where you just came in off the street or wherever you came in. You got a lot of baggage. The hamster wheel is going 1,000 miles a minute. So we ain't piling the whole book on you and saying, that's it, tomorrow, it's step forward. None of that. But if you can't remember to call, if you can't make it to an hour meeting, if you can't hit your knees, talk to something you might not believe in, just take the suggestions. If you can't take these little things, chances of you having a happy, joyous, and free life from alcohol and drugs are going to be pretty slim.
Yeah.
That's what, in my experience, that's what I've seen in my own life.
Yeah.
In my own life.
And then when I don't do those things that you tell me to do, and then you tell me I'm unwilling,
I get pissed. Yeah, I got a resentment on you now. Yeah, I'm pissed at you.
Don't you know?
Yeah.
You don't know me, bro.
Bro, you ain't got my life, bro. If you had my life, you wouldn't be able to do any of these things too. I gotta work every day.
Every
Like,
day,
shit, you gotta
bro.
work every day.
Every day.
Man, I thought I was the only one that had to work every day.
day.
Every day. What else? I got kids. Oh, you got kids? Oh no, shit. You're the only one who got kids.
Yeah.
You got a wife. Oh, you're the only one who got a wife. You're the only one. You're the only one.
You're oppressed.
And I've been to the point where I didn't really believe guys that they were doing what they told. They're telling me to do.
You lying?
100%. I didn't believe that shit.
You're not doing that shit. What are you telling me to do it for? You don't even do it. Why should I do it?
Yeah.
But I've paid dearly for not taking these simple suggestions, especially in the beginning, because, and the crazy part about it is most times towards like the last 10 something years of my addiction, I didn't really have much else going on anyway, bro. I had nowhere to go.
But you
nobody
know what?
hang out with.
I would still rather
Do nothing.
I ain't got no TV or cable to. If I had a TV,
I'd rather
but I
do
would
nothing.
still rather sit there and do nothing than do this shit you're telling me I got to do.
Yeah.
As I tell you, please show me how to stay sober.
And I work with a lot of guys that are just coming back in and we talk about it. One of the biggest things, I was never bored in active addiction. Never. I was always chasing a goal.
It was always chaotic.
Yeah, I was never bored. So when I come into sobriety and I'm like kind of unwilling to do these things, and then I complain that I'm bored, bro, what?
Well, that's a good point you bring up, because I remember in the early parts of my recovery after getting a job and getting paid and just having this fucking feel like, yeah, payday, bro, fucking yeah. And I'm like, what are we doing tonight? And Joe would have to tell me, like, yeah, because we have this payday and party day and all this is excitement, but that's not
Just
happening
another-
anymore. It's
another
just
day.
another day. You don't spend all that money anymore. You know what I mean? You got to put it towards things.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
gotta have some
I'm like,
of that.
oh yeah,
Have
man.
some of that
But
tomorrow.
but my body and my mind were getting really excited on Fridays, man. I'm like, payday. And I'm like, why am I so fucking pumped?
Yeah.
I'm only not doing anything after this. I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah.
And I can understand, like, coming in, like, you're so used to the chaotic and party life and chaotic and clubs and drinking and keg party and all this stuff. And then you come here and it ain't that.
Yeah.
It's not that.
You know what, though? Whether you're active out there, right? There's not a dull moment.
Yeah.
If you're active in your recovery, there's never
There's
a
not a
dull
dull
moment.
moment. There is not. There is not.
You
I have a
understand?
full life, man.
Right.
Full.
But you know what I miss? I miss the chaos.
Yeah.
I
In the
miss all
beginning.
that crazy.
In the
I
beginning.
miss stripping wire, copper, whatever
stripping
the fuck I
wire,
was doing that dumb
chasing women,
Whatever.
stealing.
Oh, that's a full-time job.
Jesus,
On
dude.
top of my part-time job.
Yeah.
Stealing, dude. In recovery, I'm like just checking out women's pocketbooks. I'm like, how the am I not going to steal this thing?
Yeah.
I have to steal it. I have to.
I used to say this all the time that if I started committing crime in my sobriety,
Yeah.
I would be a fucking millionaire.
Millionaire. Absolutely millionaire.
And I believe that
That's such
shit.
a yo, man. We are the sickest dudes in the world, man.
Yeah.
We are the sickest people, man.
Like, think about how much money we could make if we sold drugs, and we're not doing them.
dude, you know how many times I've been there too, man? I'm like, what did I not like? Maybe I could sell that stuff. And I'm like, shit, there really wasn't much I didn't
Either
like.
way,
that,
I would
you know
wake
what I
up
mean?
tomorrow and love it.
I know. If I knew that whatever was in that vial
this is-
would change my mindset.
I had this kid, right? I met him out in New Haven years ago. And we were both in the rooms, kinda. And he decides he's gonna do what we're talking about. And he goes and he cops. But he don't know what the fuck he's doing with it. So that dumb motherfucker enlists my help.
Oh, perfect.
Right. So I take his package, I dump it, I get ready to cut it. But before I do that, I swipe some
Yeah, you gotta.
because who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Now you can start your own business.
So listen, this is the best. So this is the best. I pack him up. He's ready to go. I go home. I don't even think about it. I cook that shit ASAP.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm on the run. It's over now. I call this dumb fuck that got his fresh bundle. The next day I say, I got a sale for you. All of it. Swear to God, we pull up.
he shows it.
He shows up.
Yeah.
We pull up to one side of the projects. I walked out the other side of the projects and just kept it moving.
Jesus
man.
Christ.
The whole that poor kid never made one nickel
Off that
out of the
whole
whole
package.
You
thing.
think he got high first though before he bet?
No.
Oh, he really meant
didn't.
to sell it.
He
He
did.
thought this was a real good idea.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of cats do
fucked
that,
up
man.
Bringing me into the
I seen
picture.
him come
That's
back in though,
hilarious.
pretty quick though. They
Yeah.
start, coming in, he's selling.
You know what though? I got to end up making amends to that kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, many years later.
Oh, nice,
Yep.
man. Nice.
I mean,
Nice. Wow, that's me too. I have that because I used to have friends I used to rob periodically all the time. I don't even understand why you kept coming back and hanging out with me. To like, can you get another 30? Yeah, of course I can. See you next week. See ya, pals. And I got to do that. I got to do that in recovery, man. To this guy Larry, man. I'm like, dude, listen.
Oh God.
He's like, dude, part of the game. Like, it is. It is. Dude.
yeah,
It is. If I wasn't getting high, I would have stolen it from you.
I might have.
Hey.
Yeah, I might have too. Anyway, willingness, man. What am I willing to do,
That's
man?
a powerful word, man.
What am I willing to do, man? And then the beginning. It's not the beginning anymore. And that word changes. Like honesty, man. Being honest with myself, my sponsor, my network event, the work, the step 4. It says thorough and honest, right? Searching and fearless, all that stuff. And it's like a lot of years. I'd be like, I'll put this one down, this one down, this one down. I'm not going to talk about that. Nobody's ever going to find out about this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just what they call it, buffet style on the honesty, and paid dearly for that too, man. And then full circle. Now it's my turn to give back everything that I've freely gotten. And am I willing to do that? Am I willing to pick up the phone every time? I tell you to call me every day. Am I picking up the phone every day?
Right.
Some of my sponsors be like, you don't answer his phone, but I fucking answer the phone. I don't answer it right there and then. Sometimes I can't.
Yeah.
I'll call you back.
Yep.
I'll call you back.
Yeah. And that's what.
I heard last night, if it's an emergency, put 911 after a text message. Be like, hey, I need to talk.
I'll
911.
call you back in a few hours.
Thank you for calling 911.
Yeah.
If a drug dealer told you, tell me your deepest, darkest secrets right now.
I would absolutely do it.
Bro, I would tell you.
I don't care what you're going to say
I'd
after
make
that.
shit up. Extra. To sound better.
Oh, like if the deepness translated to
You're
the amount
step
I would
4.
get for free.
You're step 4. Yeah. I want it all right now.
Shit, I'll tell you shit that Dino's done too.
Exactly.
Bro, I'll bring it to the Waterbury Republican for a 20 piece.
I'll get a fucking billboard. Put it right up there.
Absolutely.
And but when you come in,
so crazy, man. It's crazy.
But this is the important part to note too. To anybody that's like new listening to this,
Talk into this.
is that like we say it is different. Like that feeling, is still there when you just come back. You just come into sobriety and recovery.
What feeling?
The feeling of like, oh, it's payday. It's Friday.
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
keep
Angst.
moving. And I felt that too, man. Like, but it doesn't. It subsides some, but then, like Matt was saying, your life becomes so bountiful and busy that it's more level playing field. Everything is more of a level playing field, which is awesome. You plan like events and trips and vacations and all this stuff that you save that Friday paycheck for and have fun with.
Yeah.
And then, we have barbecues over the summer and we
Vacations,
go
sober bowling, picnics beyond belief.
pig roasts.
Picnics.
Oh yeah, and speaking of picnics, isn't there a picnic in a pig roast?
Quasi, this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday?
There's one this Saturday there.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that.
There.
I was talking about our pig roast.
Yeah. There's
That's in
one in August 25th.
Yeah.
Me and the boys here and a couple other guys, we put on a pretty big one August 25th. It's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
From 11 to 4.
It's out at Scoville Dam.
Woodtick
Recreation. they call
Woodtick
it now.
Recreation. Scoville
Wolcott,
Dam.
Connecticut.
Scoville Dam's actually the first thing you see.
Yeah. You don't
I
even
lived
know
in
what
Wolcott. I never knew that was there, dude.
For years, I didn't know that thing was back there.
Dude, a drug dealer asked me to meet him there. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, you know where the police station is? I go, well, yeah, I know where that
Right
is.
across the
He's
street.
like, you know where the basketball court, where the dam, where you go swimming? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's like, right across the street. I'm like, there's nothing there, dude. He's like, I'm telling you, you pull in that parking lot, you keep coming down. I'm like, I pulled down. First of all, he had to actually offer me an extra one because I was like, I ain't going nowhere near the Wolcott police station, bro. The cop. I'm sorry, I ain't doing that. This was early on. Real early on. I went. He's like, I'll give you an extra one. I'm like, I'll be right there.
I would have met him in the fucking police parking lot.
Yeah. All right.
In the lobby.
They'll never guess. They'll
That was
never
the best.
figure
You
it
go
out.
cop in the city, they'd be doing a raid on this corner. I went right around the block to the next corner and copped.
That was my whole one time.
Yeah.
That was my one time I
Yeah.
did guess.
Yeah,
it.
your one time you got arrested, you dumb fuck.
Pinched.
I didn't go too far.
You got pinched. But yeah, man, willingness. What am I willing to do, man? Am I willing to go to any length? Or am I not willing to go to any length and then sit there and wonder why my life is still chaotic? Why isn't things getting better? And this could go on for a long time.
We get attached that to the self delusion.
Absolutely, because you think
Think you're doing
you
it.
think you are.
Yeah.
You think you are. But there's there's a lot. There's a lot, but there isn't a lot all in one time.
No. Piecemeal.
There's the a 12-step program. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my God.
Oh. Hey.
It's not
That
one.
was fucking beautiful.
Well, I know why? Because I started thinking about what I was about to say. It's not 1, 6, 4, 12, 9, 8.
Yeah.
And I was doing that in my head. I'm like, what do they? Where am I at?
This motherfucker,
7 to 10 for 10.
Cut out of 12.
Yeah, they're in order for a reason, and you just little by little, and next thing you know, you got them all done, and you've done them, and then you're helping other people. And I said this at a meeting the other night when I didn't even realize that I was actually living happy, joyous, and free, and that I've never had it. I didn't realize when that actually happened. It actually passed right by me, and I'm like. When did that happen? That I'm like happy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like when did this happen? I'm trying to pinpoint. I don't care. I am happy. I am joyous and free. I am sober. I'm having an amazing life. I don't care when it happened. But you don't even see it happen.
Yeah, you don't even
if
recognize
you're
it.
doing this stuff. Yeah. You're not sitting there and go, it just happened. I'm happy, joyous, and free. It just happened. Bing,
Yeah,
bing.
yeah. Well, and like we brought, we shared our experience, strength, and hope last weekend down at a recovery center. And like, how blessed am I, man? All my, not only did we have all those people there that showed up to support us from Waterbury, but then the whole New York connection showed up. We got to eat with them, and
We came deep, bro.
yeah, dude, that whole row was fucking filled.
That was all
up.
us. That was all us.
All us, man.
I
That
couldn't
was
believe it.
awesome.
I knew Joe and Mike were going to be there, but I didn't know everybody else was going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's fucking so cool, dude. So cool. And that is like, is waking up in the morning And like one of the biggest things for me, I hate feeling sick because one of the things about being dope sick is like you get the runny nose.
Yeah,
you know, anytime you sneeze, you're like, I got
It's like the same.
But when you get sick, you know, like I have the sinus or allergies or whatever, I was like, oh God. But I wake up in the morning without that head crazy. It's not like I've got the physical symptoms, but I don't have to numb anything in my brain, man. I don't have to numb all that crazy shit I did the week before. Because, dude, I used to run home, and I don't know why. I would leave for work, and then when I knew my parents were out to work, I would come back home for my lunch break to rob whatever I could rob from the house and then leave again. And my dad is a big cash guy. He knows I have like $40 or like $60. There was one time I literally he knew I was in the house. He heard me come in the house and then I just closed the door and left. And he was like, called me like 5 minutes later. He's like, did you just take $40 from me? I was like, no, what are you talking about, dude?
Why would I do that?
Oh, wait, I'm getting a call.
Dad, I'll call you right back. This was an emergency.
Oh my like, great. And then I would have to drink and get high over that stuff because that's not really me, man.
No.
That's me who does drugs and robs.
Crazy part is you don't even feel guilt.
100%.
Dude, that
Can't.
It's there.
can't
Allow that.
Really, yeah, you can't.
That gets in the way.
because the adrenaline to like
It'll
complete the
rob
mission.
you up.
Yeah,
It'll fucking rob you up.
One time, I had this stolen
Complete
van.
the quest.
Did I tell him one time about having a stolen van?
no, it was rented. It was borrowed.
Yeah, it was
It was
rented.
a long-term lease. Yeah.
Anyway, we come to a red light, and the kid that I'm with is shook. We're right near a cop. He's like, oh my God, the cops. I said, bro, this is my van. Fuck you worried about?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta, there's no room for guilt or remorse or
Yeah, this is my van.
thinking.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm on it.
Yeah, but then you come into the rooms and you want to start thinking.
Yeah. And you're not good at it.
No, I'm
That's
not
the
gonna.
shit about it. I'm not good at it. That's why I gotta have a network. That's why I have to have a sponsor.
I like because you said it last week, and we say it all the time. When I have a great idea, as soon as I start talking about it and it comes out of my mouth, I'm like, that's fucking stupid, isn't it? It's like, that's a bad idea, right? In my head, it was like foolproof, full-fledged, nothing could go wrong. I'm going to be rich.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to be rich.
Gonna
You know what I'm
always
saying?
yeah.
Genius.
I'm never going to have to work again.
That's when I called Joe about the. Actually, I called Mike because I was like, Mike, you need some. You know, he's starting his business up, and I was like, you need some help, like weed whacking and shit. And he's like, bro, you got time for that? I was like, yeah, man, I'm thinking of getting a trailer. And he's like, bro, have you talked to your sponsor about this stuff? I was like, no. He's like, probably should do that. So I called Joe up, and I was like, Joe,
I was after you bought the trailer.
yeah.
Yes. I remember that.
He's like, when are you gonna have time to do this? I was like, yeah, I don't know, but it did work out for me in the end. I did make a profit off selling it because I
Nice.
just spent the time in the rebuild, and then I was like, that's my new idea:
Buy and sell.
buy and sell, buy and sell.
Buy,
You know how
sell,
many
buy,
years
sell,
I
papa.
used to say I would buy a truck with a plow.
Yeah,
It was like, when the fuck you gonna plow something?
yeah.
I ain't got time to take a shit. I'm gonna start plowing on the side.
Willingness.
Shit we come up with.
Yeah.
Willingness to admit when you're an idiot.
Yeah, or the willingness to do all the wrong shit.
Yeah. I've done a lot of wrong
I'm
shit.
real willing.
Yeah.
You know, and the minute you want to tell me something that's good for myself, I'm gonna balk maybe a little bit.
It's hard. It's hard.
But yeah, man, willing to go to any length, man. Prove it to yourself. You ain't got to prove it to nobody else, man. So willing to go to any length to stay sober, because I went to any length to get high and drunk, and I mean any length to get high and drunk.
Any length, man.
So yeah, that was a good topic, man. I thought we did it before. That's why I was hesitant, but he looked it up. And we
looked
never
it
did.
up.
No,
We
man.
never did willingness. I thought.
Oh, you guys
I was-
talked
you know
about
what? I
this shit
was-
before me?
I was
No, in the
willing
room.
to look it up.
All right, guys. That was a good topic. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share. Suggestions, anniversaries.
3.
What are you turning? 53?
53. No, he's asking when we started. 7:53, so it'll be 8:53.
Oh.
So you got a 14-minute spot. For
that's
one
not
to-
bad.
OTB.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right, guys. It's time for our segment. This one time, bro.
No.
All right.
You
One
heard
time,
it.
bro.
This motherfucker said it.
One time, bro.
I'm not
Tonight's
coming
one
off.
time.
I am unwilling to come off that.
What?
When the shirts are printed and they say one time, bro.
I'm gonna fucking slap you.
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna write on
You
top
better
of the white.
duck when you fucking,
you better write that.
You better duck when you hear me mine.
Tonight's one time is sponsored by Matt. Matt,
What do you got, man? One time.
This one time.
one fucking.
Yeah, it makes sense when you're like leading into the one time.
That's it. That's what we do.
Yeah,
You
but
fucking
it's like,
shut the fuck up,
bro, one time, bro.
Just shut up.
One time, bro.
What do you got?
Time?
Turn the
Let's
cameras
hear it.
off. Turn the cameras off real quick.
Real quick. And John is like, it's this one time, bro.
And then it's this one time. I decided that I would keep the Florida theme alive because you were in Florida last week. So I guess it's good that I got that. So anyway, this one time, I'm in Florida. The beginning of an extended vacation. Some people call it if you're on the run.
On the lam.
Gonna hang out a little longer.
So I'm walking and I come upon a car in this parking lot, and the keys are sticking in the trunk.
Perfect.
But
Idiot.
I have this conversation with myself. I'm like, I'm literally on the run because I'm a dumb fuck, and now I got keys
Right.
staring at me in my fucking face.
Damn
At
it.
the time, it was like a year or two old. It was a Toyota Supra.
Oh, damn.
Bro, this car was beautiful.
Yeah.
Where were the
So-
keys in the trunk?
It literally fucking sit in the trunk. I said, oh, motherfucker.
With
So
your name on it and everything.
It was calling me. Calling me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do the right thing. I did this. Thank God. I take the keys. There's a bunch of people. It was in like a sports complex. A bunch of ball fields. These guys are all playing soccer. I go over there with the keys. There's not one motherfucker that speaks English.
Yeah.
I'm like, keys. The fucking car.
Yeah.
The keys. They didn't want to give me the time of day.
Oh man, and you're trying to do the right thing.
I
over
was
here. You're
swear
being
to
a
God
good
trying to
citizen.
do the right thing. I was willing to do the right thing.
Yeah. On the lamp.
And then I said,
Fuck them.
fuck, God must be telling me.
That's right.
Take this fucker. And I said these words.
I need a whip.
God told me to take the car. Mm-hmm. I get in the car.
Obviously.
There's a wallet with about $240.
Oh.
Ashtray full of quarters.
Oh.
I hit lotto.
Oh, my God.
I was junkie lotto.
Winner, chicken
I
dinner.
go right to the store. I get something to eat because I haven't eaten in days.
Yep.
And I buy a bag of smokes and I hit the highway.
You got the car, right?
I'm in the car.
Yeah.
I'm up in that. And then I'm heading up to Tallahassee, which is up north. I'm down in Lake Worth, West Palm Beach area.
And that's a haul.
Yeah, I'm fucking cruising.
Yeah.
I'm living life.
Yeah, it's a Supra.
That's got to be like an 8-hour drive.
Nah, not quite 8, but anyway.
Well, the way we drive.
Yeah. It
6.
It was a minute. So I get to Cocoa Beach, and I start getting paranoid about the Florida Highway Patrol, because that's Cocaine Highway, they used to call it back in the day. So I dip off, and I park the car, and I meet this kid, and I said, you want to get any shit? He's like, yep.
For quarters?
No, those got burned up on the food and the syrup. I get a 20. We're behind it. Just one little 20.
Yeah, just make it a little
Because I'm at a Greyhound station.
Oh, so
I
you're
say,
good.
I'm dipping this car.
That's
I'm
right.
ditching the car. 'cause
Good
I don't
idea.
Want nothing to do with that.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
gonna get this 20.
Yep.
I'm going to hit it. And then I'm going to wait for the Greyhound. I took one hit. I blew it out. I said, can you get an 8-ball? That was all she wrote. Now, I run into this fucking redneck who is from the trailer park across the street. Not my friend, who I thought he was my best friend. We use up all the money, and then I'm like, I got a car.
Beautiful car.
Bro, we stripped it.
Oh, wow.
I sold the seats. I sold the fenders. I sold the quarter panels. Everything that could be taken off that motherfucker, I sold it. And this was my first true lesson. You know how you think you know the game, and then you realize you don't?
Yeah. Every time.
As soon as everything was gone, literally blow out the last hit, homeboy was like, you gotta go.
You got to get out.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
I was like, what?
You thought you were going to live there. You
I
know
was
what I mean?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was up in the trailer park.
Yeah. This is
No.
my new home.
So I gotta get out. Now, I gotta hitchhike I'm so dumb, I don't know you can't hitchhike on the highway.
Any highway.
Yeah, but I didn't
Yeah. Oh,
retain
okay.
that information.
Yeah. Well,
So I start fucking hitchhiking. These other two hillbillies pull over. They pick me up. Their hustle was driving up and down 95. If you broke down, they could help fix your car, get you going. You pay them.
Oh, wow.
So they got me, they smoked a joint with me. I hadn't smoked no weed in so long. I got high as fuck. Well, guess what? We get pulled over.
Damn it.
Now, I don't realize I'm only on the run for less than a week. My name hasn't hit the computer yet, but I don't know that. In my head, I'm fucking Scarface, public enemy #1, and my name is plastered everywhere.
Yeah.
No one knew who the fuck I was, but I lied.
My name is Jeff.
I used fucking other information from someone that I knew. And then they asked me again.
they can't remember it.
I fucked up one number. I went right to jail.
Oh, man, dude.
They still didn't know who I was, though.
Oh.
I got out the next day on probation.
That was a while ago.
A long time
That
ago.
had to be a long, because now it's instant.
Computerized.
Yeah. So, anyway, long story short, I meet this guy when I get let out. I don't know the ropes about being homeless. And this guy gives me the rundown about eating out of dumpsters and sleeping in dumpsters. And listen, man, that's where I was at in my life.
Yeah.
I had no qualms about that. I was hungry. And when you're hungry, you're going to do what you got to do to eat.
Fucking A, right,
So,
man.
you know, this is amazing. So we get into Daytona Beach now. I'm in Volusia County Branch Jail. We walked the miles that wherever the fuck we were at to get into Daytona. I got this fucking, my new best friend, Homeless Joe,
I love him.
giving me the breakdown. Right? We get into fucking Daytona, and I don't know if the homeless sent out the beacon that let them know that this motherfucker got out, but this drunk dude shows up screaming in the middle of the night, "Where the fuck you been?" And they start going at it.
Like fighting?
Homeless
Oh,
Joe?
yeah.
And I'm paranoid. I'm like, I just got out of jail. I ain't trying to go back, so
Yeah.
I
Stop
did.
making the noise.
I go fucking start walking around, and I find a dumpster that's cardboard. So it's nice and clean inside.
Hell yeah.
I get up in that motherfucker. I knock out.
That's a fucking apartment.
Bro, I'm in a condo.
Yeah.
I'm on soft cardboard. I'm living. I go right to sleep. I wake up in midair.
That's awesome.
I remember you telling me.
The trash
The
compactor.
motherfucker picks up the fucking thing, and I'm flying through the air into the bottom of a fucking steel base of the back of a garbage truck.
Your ass is going to get crushed.
Bro, I got
Take out
lucky.
the matting and the trash.
I put my hands out just in time not to crack my face into the bottom of the truck.
Oh, man.
Now,
That's a rude awakening.
I'm in the movies now. The thing starts coming.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's right. It's kind of
It's
compact.
a compactor.
Yeah, you're going to get squished.
Well, let me give you a fucking little advice if you ever get thrown in the back of a garbage truck. There's about a fucking 3-foot space. It doesn't go all the way.
Oh.
Luckily for me, it was the first pickup of the day. So there was only the little bit of shit that was in the dumpster that I was in.
Yeah.
So I didn't get squashed.
How'd you get out?
Now, so he fucking drops the thing. I'm like, what the fuck? I fucking scurry up the side, bro. This guy's driving down the street.
Yeah.
I'm like a fucking
Raccoon.
like a fucking chipmunk, bro. Riding down the street with my head above the fucking garbage truck, bro.
Oh, my
It's like that.
Listen,
Raccoon. I love
this
it.
is
This
fucking
great.
I'm like, what the fuck? The guy pulls into his next stop, and I jump over the side. I don't even know how I didn't break my legs. I was jumping from 40 feet in the fucking air.
Yeah.
This guy almost shits himself. He sees me land. He's like, what? He wants to call the cops and the ambulance. I'm like, I'm good.
Oh,
You got a cigarette?
yeah.
And so you would think that was the end of the night because that's pretty full, but it ain't.
No way.
I fucking go. I find another dumpster.
Yeah.
It's a phone book recyclable.
Oh, damn.
Clean as a whistle.
Perfect.
I'm in there. I ain't in there fucking 20 minutes.
Same dude comes by.
Another motherfucker comes and fucking picks. But they can't pick them up. They got to link them to a flatbed. Pull it up. I start hearing commotion. I'm like,
God damn it.
can a motherfucker get a night's sleep in
At
a
least
dumpster,
a
bro?
20-minute nap. Something.
God damn. So I fucking slide open the door. I jump out of there. This guy looks at me like, two dumpsters in one night, and I can't get a fucking minute.
Can't get a rest.
That's bitches. That's my one time.
That's fucking.
That was my first night in Daytona Beach. I made it 3 years on the run.
Wow.
Good,
Yeah.
good job, man.
Yeah, I made it 3 years, and I actually began to turn it around just a little bit in the very end, because I knew there was something drastically wrong with my life.
Yeah. Shit was not going.
But you know, man, it's really amazing how unwilling you can be when you see the total, complete destruction of a life, and yet you still have the nerve to look in the mirror and say,
Ain't that bad.
"Ain't that bad?"
I'm all right.
Yeah,
I'll be all right.
you know. And I think that you know, for as comical as that story is, I can't tell you how empty I felt. What a shell of a human. You know, I was not a human. I was a fucking piece of garbage. I belonged in the dumpster.
Yep.
You know, for real, I did.
Yep.
And I didn't have no shame that I was a grown man climbing in the dumpster. And that's no disrespect because there's people out there, man, you got mental health, you got a lot of things, there's tragedies.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that go on that put people in these positions, and I get that. But man, mine was self-created,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and I did it willingly. You know, the level of willingness to fucking throw my life away.
The miles.
You couldn't, there was not a scale that could measure it.
I'm just picturing you right now.
Bro, look at.
You guys aren't that tall either, you know?
And I had real long hair back then. My shit was blowing in the wind. You could have fucking made a book. I could have been a cover of a book with my hair flowing in the wind.
Fucking Fabio coming
This
out
is my
of the
favorite
dumpster.
fucking segment ever. I swear to God, dude.
Bro, I got one time for days.
For days. Forget it. Shit, I smoked crack for 32 years, man. There's bound to be a good story in there somewhere.
Somewhere in there.
Florida got quite a few, man. Got quite a few.
Yeah, I got some good ones from
I never lasted long times though. It was always like a year, 7, 8 months.
What do you mean long time?
I never lasted down there that long.
No.
I was always like, I
did
gotta
the
get
3
the
years
fuck
though.
out of here.
I did the 3 years because I couldn't come home.
Jesus, man.
This is crazy.
Fucking Florida. All right, guys.
One thing though too, I should have said this when you did the comments. Every other day, I'm getting a text.
Yeah.
You know, I said, you know, everyone thanking me for what we're doing here, and I feel like there is no thanks necessary, even though it's amazing to hear. But like this is just something that I believe that we're absolutely all on the same page about. That there is no effort here.
This service too.
This is just pure. Like when I got here tonight, I could have strangled both of these guys because especially
I didn't
because
buy
this
him. I didn't buy him a
motherfucker was a
monster.
liar right here.
I didn't lie. I didn't see.
He was a willing liar. He was willing to lie, and he did lie. We won't get into that.
What the fuck did I do, Matt?
It's just
You were just there.
Oh,
That list is too long. So yeah, but it's been a long week at work.
yeah, man.
Today was a very, very long day, You know, I got here, man, and I was fucking fried, man.
Tense.
And
Fucked
then,
up.
you know, as soon as this starts,
Yeah.
all that went away.
We're good.
How many Fridays have we all? I know I say this probably every other Friday. I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to do this tonight, man. I wish we got one in, man. Fuck. And then, and like you said, you start it, and it's like, all right, I'm in, man. I'm in. I know what we're doing.
Oh, so
here.
anyway, the whole start of that was, I really, really appreciate everybody that does tell me that. Even like the other day, I thought I was sending both of you a text for a long time.
Yeah.
Until this motherfucker
Just send
comes
it
at
to
me
no.
sideways.
Yeah.
He literally comes at me with an attitude. Why are you texting me direct? Why are you texting me in the group? I said, fuck you. What do you mean why am I texted both of you? I didn't realize I had a fucked up number in there.
Dude, we have so many.
And then he doesn't. Then he gets pissed because I didn't congratulate him for fucking fixing it on his
There
own.
was no congratulations. It was acknowledgement.
Yeah. What do I?
There's a big fucking difference
Great
here.
job. Great job.
Fucking asshole.
Follow, like, subscribe, share. If you need help,
Anyway,
reach out.
Thank you for the text.
Thank you for the text.
Thank you for the text.
Yeah,
And I'm going to
we
keep
get 'em.
sending
We
them to
get
this
'em.
asshole. Just
We
to
get 'em.
fuck-
Yeah.
If you need help, reach out to us. We got a guy. It's been episode 15.
15.
I'm not even
You didn't
questioning.
say that with a
Calling it out.
question.
I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna question. I practiced that all night.
15.
Guys, it's been another one down. 15. If you need help, give us a call. Social Unacceptable but Sober Podcast. And all I have left to say is thank you for being a friend.